Chezizzle.
And a round of applause to this year for the great games that we've played this year.
It's been a great year.
It has. I think 2013 has been probably, if not the best, one of the best years.
Such a good time to be a gamer right now with new consoles.
New consoles coming
so
out.
much good anticipated games coming out next year and the year after that. It makes me so happy.
Can't wait. Next year, I think, though, is going to be also a very huge year.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe even top this year.
I think from now on, the games are just going to be...
It's going to be crazier and crazier.
Okay, anyway.
Well,
we're talking about this year.
Anyway, okay.
2013.
So, think about now, this year. I don't think there's really anything else coming out. Maybe a few downloadable games for the Xbox One and PlayStation 4.
Yeah, maybe a few indies, but nothing too big, I don't think.
Yeah, but as of right now, we're going to give you our Game of the Year nominations. We're going to give you our top 5 games that we played this year.
Yep.
And I guess I will start.
Yeah.
My 5th game that I rated is actually Animal Crossing for 3DS. One of the most addicting and life-sucking games I've played in a long time. I've spent countless hours on there doing nothing but fishing and looking for bugs and just grinding on hours for bells and bells and bells just to buy cool stuff for my house, to show off to friends and stuff. And there's really no point in Animal Crossing, but it's just a fun game.
Yeah, I really like the Animal Crossing for GameCube, and if I had a 3DS, I knew I would have played.
And then you can play this one, portably.
Yeah,
wherever you go, and then. Yeah.
I really want a 3DS, and if I do get one, which I'm hoping to soon, Animal Crossing is definitely one of the first games I'll be picking up for it.
Alright.
So my number 5 is Resogun for the PS4. A lot of people are saying this is the best exclusive PS4 title on the console right now, and I would agree. It's an indie game. I didn't know much about it going into the launch, and from the first time I played it, I really enjoyed it. It's kind of hard to get into. It's kind of hard to learn, but after you get it, it's a blast, and I will sit there for like an hour playing, and like my mind will be like going crazy, and so much stuff on that. I think this game really shows what the PS4 can do.
Yeah, a lot of particle effects, everything blowing up, and colors and craziness going on.
Yeah, it's like it kind of hurts your eyes.
Yeah,
sometimes.
It's very fun. It frustrates me till no end at times.
If you have epilepsy, you can't just play this. I'm sorry, but it was a really good indie game, and I want to take an indie game on my list. So that's
definitely one of the. Probably the best downloadable game right now for the PlayStation. Alright, so my number 4 game. These next 4 games were really hard for me to decide which one I wanted. Closer to the top and lower at the bottom. But I'm going to have to give my number 4 spot to Assassin's Creed 4. Assassin's Creed 4 revamped the series from what I think was the biggest letdown last year with Assassin's Creed 3. They had so much going wrong with it, from combat to just a very boring, flat character. Assassin's Creed 4 fixed everything that was wrong. The combat is so much better, the world is full of life, very colorful, and Edward is just such an awesome character. I mean, he's a pirate, for God's sakes. And everything that you could do in Assassin's Creed is just amazing. And they actually got fast travel right for once. And then the world's just so massive. You can go all over the Caribbean with it, from the Florida Keys all the way to Cuba, and every island in between, looking for rum and gold and all kind of cool stuff, and it's just awesome.
Yeah, I haven't been a huge AC fan. I've played the first 2, and I wasn't a fan. This one looks really good. I'm waiting to buy it once the price drops, because I definitely want to check it out. It looks gorgeous. It looks like it's a lot of fun, and like the boat battles, I was watching some videos. That looks a lot of fun.
Yeah, they're a little hard to get used to at first. I know in Assassin's Creed 3 when I tried, it was I had to stop the game because I couldn't get past them. But after a while, you got better at them.
Yeah.
Once I realized, I have to upgrade my ship so I can survive one-hit blows.
Yeah.
But they get fun after a while.
Yeah, it looks just like something I could dive into. Yeah. I'm just waiting for the price.
It's kind of like they brought everything that was cool with Far Cry 3 and brought it into an Assassin's Creed world.
With pirates.
So you can hunt animals and skin them now to make your
pouches.
That's awesome. Yeah,
that.
It's very cool, very in-depth.
That's cool. My number 4 is Diablo 3, and I know that Diablo 3 originally came out like a year or 2 ago.
Yeah.
But it came out on console PS3 this year. And I think Diablo 3 is a great fit for the console. I think it's a better fit for the console than it was for the PC.
Yeah, I actually rather playing it on the console.
I really, really enjoyed it. I didn't have a lot of time with it, but the time I did have, I really, really liked.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely looking forward to playing it on the PS4. It's going
Definitely.
to be awesome.
I agree with that.
So Diablo 3 is my number 4.
Yeah. Now number 3, we actually didn't converse our list with each other until
Just now.
right now. And actually our third game is the same game.
Yep.
And we give our third game to Grand Theft Auto 5.
Mm-hmm.
Some of y'all may be wondering, oh my god, why is this not number 1? Well, that's because we personally think that the two games that we chose, above it are, better than it.
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto 5, even though it was towards the end of the console generation when the new systems come out, like the month after.
Mm-hmm.
You were still able to play a good bit of it and enjoy it and lose yourself. Like that was the last game I actually bought from my Xbox 360, and I played that to no end until school started kicking up, and then I couldn't play it that much anymore. But I loved it. I still laugh at everything Trevor says, but it's the first time they had 3 characters at once, and each of those characters had awesome personalities, awesome abilities that made them just very unique from each other, and the game was just so good.
Yeah, I have 2 games ahead of this game because it's also my number 3, like Kate said. But GTA is the most addicting game I've played this year. I got it at midnight, and then I beat the game like the day after. I literally lost my life to this game for the first couple days, and then once GTA Online got up and working, I was really into that. It's just a great game. It's a great installation for Rockstar, and I'm looking forward to what they could do on the next generation.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
But this really pushed what the last generation did. It's impressive that they did that on that console.
Yeah, it was a gorgeous game.
Yeah.
Best Grand Theft Auto by far.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Very, very much a milestone in Rockstar's games.
Yeah.
Right. Number 2 on my list is one of my favorite games that I've been playing ever since it has first come out in the 90s. That I've been playing for well over a decade. Is Pokemon. I have Pokemon Y, but Pokemon X is pretty much the same game, just different as Pokemon. And I give them my number 2 spot. Pretty much just because, Assassin's Creed, not Assassin's Creed, Animal Crossing. It's something that I can lose myself in hours just breeding and training Pokemon over and over and battling people online. Actually on my 3rd playthrough. I still play it over and over again, and I have my Pokemon traded to one of my friends who is playing on the same file, and he just keeps them for me. If I come across a good one that I'll trade later once the Pokebank comes out later this month, so I can transfer all of my Pokemon from Black 2 onto Y, so I can have every single Pokemon.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
I love Pokemon.
I haven't played Pokemon since Pokemon.
Without trying to be a little biased though, even because I love Pokemon, I still think it was a very good game, probably the best in the series, like all of these games have been before. And they did a lot that made it different from all the rest. Yep.
It looked pretty cool. I didn't get a chance to play it because, like I said, I don't have a 3DS.
Yeah.
My number 2 is, as a huge PlayStation fanboy, I'm not afraid to admit it, Last of Us. Naughty Dog knocked it out of the park with this one. Yeah. This is my favorite Naughty Dog game. Better than any of the Uncharted's. I know you didn't get to play it.
I haven't played Last of Us because I didn't own a PlayStation 3 at the time.
But
which is why, if y'all have seen our PlayStation 3 reviews, that's why I was not there, because I've never played it. Yeah. So I couldn't tell you about a game that I haven't played.
It's hard to explain Last of Us. It was so good.
It's just Naughty Dog.
It was so hard to put this as number 2. It's just so good. Words can't explain how good this game is. I'd give it a 10 out of 10. And I think it definitely deserves Game of the Year. It's just the game ahead of it in my list deserved a little more.
Yeah, I think about most of the games that we have on this list could very well be a Game of the Year.
Yeah.
Our
number 3 wanted it, VGX.
Yeah.
GTA 5.
Grand Theft Auto definitely could be a Game of the Year. Assassin's Creed could be a Game of the Year.
Yeah.
The other ones, not so much. Well, and Last of Us, but those 3 right there definitely are.
But
blockbuster titles.
If people are asking should I get a PS4, should I get an Xbox One? I think if you're not a huge gamer, the best thing to do is enjoy all the awesome stuff they have on the last gen. consoles.
Yeah, go
because
back.
there's a lot of good games that people didn't play.
Especially because with the new system, the price will drop
Yeah.
for most of the games, and I know like GameStop's having a huge sale like throughout. I'm sure Target and Walmart might do it too. But there's a lot of games on the last systems that people may even trade into GameStop and stuff like that you haven't seen since forever. Because I know I missed out picking up Lost Odyssey a while back in the 360, and not too long ago at the GameStop they had Lost Odyssey, and I had to scoop that up because Lost Odyssey is awesome. Along with Banjo Nuts and Bolts and Cameo and stuff like that, cool titles like that. And there's a lot of older games out there that you could probably find and build up your gaming library to keep for the years to come. Yeah.
All right. So our number 1 is actually the same.
Yes. Which, even though we didn't converse our games,
it's kind of cool.
If
that
you know us, you probably know why we chose this as our number 1.
Yeah.
Because we're both huge fans of this series.
This is my favorite video game series of all time.
Mine too. Okay. So our first game
of the year, 2013.
is BioShock Infinite.
Yes, such a good game.
Round of applause for BioShock. Even though it was
delayed
over.
Took 5 years to come out since they released the first video.
Because I had mine pre-ordered back home for years.
I think we were sophomores in high school when that first video came out. Oh my god, we're fucking juniors in college.
Now we're juniors. That was 5 years ago.
Jeez.
And the game just came out this year.
But it was worth the wait.
It was well worth the wait. I loved it. It wasn't the best title in the series. I still have a home in my heart for the first one. But I want to say it's better than 2. But I'm not dissing on 2 because I think 2 is still a very good game.
Mm-hmm.
It was just they're all different from each other.
Yeah.
But this one, the ending, man, was just such a mind twist. And
it was like a Twilight Zone episode, honestly. That's what I thought it was like.
Yeah.
Because it's there hasn't been a game in a long time that's left me as speechless as this game is.
If you haven't played BioShock, there will be spoilers coming around.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to hear the spoilers, just fast forward to the end of the video.
Yeah, we'll leave an annotation with a link.
But just to know that every single universe within this world could be connected in different kind of ways blew my fucking mind.
And it makes me excited for the fucking games they could make, because they could have endless possibilities. They could come up with anything.
Yes, they literally left their series open to be anywhere at any time. And I think they really opened the doors to themselves to do whatever the fuck they wanted.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to everything they'll be coming out with.
Yeah.
Especially, them going back to Rapture and the DLCs.
Yeah.
And even having a little cameo of it, towards the ending of the game
good.
was just like, as a guy, as someone who's played it since the beginning, it was just like, oh my god, they brought back Rapture.
And
you're like,
I got chills.
Yes, and you're like, okay, so it actually does connect to the first one.
Yeah.
And then they announced, Return to Rapture DLC, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta play this so bad.
Yeah, like I said, BioShock is my favorite video game series of all time because I have been playing it since BioShock 1, and I fell in love with BioShock 1 from the minute your plane crashes. That's just whoa! And this is my favorite BioShock game, Infinite. It goes 3, 2, 1 for me. I know I'm weird. I really like BioShock 2 because I like that you could dual wield stuff. In BioShock 1, you have to switch. It's not as fun.
Well, I meant
gameplay-wise, the second one's better.
Gameplay-wise,
the story-wise, the first one's
Infinite
better.
is superior above all of them.
Yeah, I guess so. But comparing the first two, the first one has better story.
Yeah.
Second, better game.
That's how I always viewed it. Okay. It was first one story and atmosphere.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
We don't want this video to be 20 minutes long of us talking about how awesome BioShock is.
Yes. If you want to try out any of these games, I definitely recommend every single one of these. Yes. They're all awesome. Anything else you have to say?
No, that's it. BioShock Infinite wins Game of the Year at TechRichGames's.
At TechRich.
And that's a very high honor award. I mean, everyone wants to be Game of the Year here.
At TechRich.
So congratulations to BioShock.
And all the other games on our list as well, because they're all very good nominees. So in the comments below, leave us your top 5 games that you played this year.
Yeah.
we're very interested to know what you thought, was superior of all of the games that this glorious year has brought us.
I'm interested to hear from some PC gamers what their game of the year is, because I'm sure it's different. Well, maybe not, because Bioshock Infinite came out on PC. But
yeah, but they have a lot
we missed
more,
out on a lot of stuff because we don't play PC games.
I just have a laptop.
Yeah, my stuff's broken.
Yeah. So, we don't have to, we don't get a chance to play a lot of the stuff. Like, I know a lot of people are really into like Amnesia and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And all those other cool indie games.
Yeah, we don't know about. Anyway, thank you for watching. This has been our Game of the Year video. I'm Chezizzle,
and I'm CDns3.
Here's our PSN names if you want to add us again. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't, because starting in the new year, we're going to get our shit back together. Hopefully kick out some awesome reviews and Let's Plays and stuff.
And then we'll also have a new guy joining us. His name is Chris. He'll be helping us out with Xbox One reviews.
Yeah, because we don't have an Xbox One.
Yep, he's one of our good friends, and he'll be joining us in the next year to come.
Look forward to that.
A few days, depending on how
the
holidays come around.
You never know with us. We're just crazy. We're just crazy.
Meow.
Meow. Bioshock.
Game of the year at TechRich.
Irrational games with a spiky chess piece behind it.
I love that this video. It's so good.
Oh my god, it's hot.
Well, no shit, it's a light bulb.
I didn't think it'd be that hot already.
It's a fucking light bulb, Jess.
Dude,
You don't touch a light bulb.